Hello, and last but not least, we have our Capricorns. So hello Capricorns, it is AD with Kayxztarot Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your end of April 2019 reading, guys. So thank you so much for your continued support, your likes, shares, and subscribes. We're up to 10,000 subscribers. I am so excited, and I thank every last soul who's been a part of that. So please continue to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Check out that description box below on information on how to book a personal reading with me. Also, I think that is it. I'm losing my mind. All right. So this is the last reading, guys. So let's get into it. Let's see what's going on with our Capricorns till the end of the month. All right. Three. All right. Two. And one last shuffle like this for Capricorns, please. Alright, let's see what's going on for Capricorns for the end of April 2019, please. Our Capricorns for the end of April 2019, please. Oops. Alright, end of... Ooh, alright. So Capricorns, we can have some conflict, all right, with the Five of Wands. This can be inner tension or outer tension, particularly dealing with the ego, surrounding how you feel and how you feel others should feel about you, okay? That's really the challenge here. So there could be some friction, some back and forth. You could be arguing with yourself. You could be arguing with people around you, your family members, co-workers, all right, where you just kind of disagree. And at some point, the thing with the Five of Wands is at some point it stops being about, you know, the original issue, and it's more about just being right and confrontational and petty for the sake of being confrontational and petty. So be aware of that, Capricorn, just because that energy flew out. And yeah, we have the Page of Wands. So could be connecting with a fire sign of some sort, or just feeling yourself, all right? This can deal with your masculinity. Also, you could be having some of you guys could be sexually frustrated in a way, is kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, so I guess let me know in the comment section if that resonates with you, but don't. I'm just kidding, guys. All right, let's see. 3, 2, ooh. Yeah, so we have the Eight of Cups. So you could possibly be leaving something behind, again, with the Empress. So there's something about fertility. There's something about that wand energy that you are leaving behind. Perhaps you're separated from somebody that you enjoyed sexually. I'm just getting a lot of sexual energy, Capricorn. Sorry about it. But it seems like this was something that you had to leave behind, or you had to invest in something else. And there is a sense of sadness and sorrow. But you've had to turn your back on it in order to walk towards something that makes you happier, or you're just having some sense of regret, all right, and loss about it. So let's see what comes up in the actual spread. But I am getting mad sexual energy, guys. So that's interesting. Two and one. All right. All right. So the underlying energy we have is the Four of Wands, again with that wand energy, but taking a break for celebration. All right, this could be a marriage or just a happiness, a homecoming. All right, coming back to people that you love, coming back to a situation that is comforting to you, and just taking a moment and being like, ha, we made it, we did it. All right, it's just it's a brief moment of pausing, but it's for like a happiness celebration, for a marriage, a birthday, that type of energy. Okay, guys. So we have the Nine of Cups, hey, popping up as the heart of the reading. That's great. The Ace of Cups as the foundation, guys. Wow. The Six of Cups, right, as the present moment. The Two of Wands, I'm at Swords. Really interesting, popping up as the future energy. And then we have the Knight of Cups as the card of advice. All right. And we even have the Three of Pentacles. It tried to come out. So this could, ooh, to the Two of Pentacles. So I just got Capricorn. Somebody wants to work on it, and I'm getting that it could be your energy, all right? And that's probably while I was feeling such strong sexual energy. It seems like somebody from your past, possibly, or just a past life connection, has really just rocked your world, all right? The Nine of Cups. So this is wish fulfillment, guys. A really happy time. I imagine that this is somebody from the past, just because I saw cards of separation with that Eight of Cups there, which means that there was a previous investment, somebody turned their back on it, walked towards something new, but you're starting to get that something new, and this could absolutely be a new relationship, guys. Don't let me press the X, but this seems to have some sort of past connection. It could have been a past life connection too, guys, and that's something that you'll recognize instantly, like in your spirit, if that resonates with you. But either way, regardless, there is some wish fulfillment here, guys. You're wanting to overindulge a really, really happy spread, especially with all this yellow. We all know how I love yellow, okay? It's my favorite color in tarot because it's just such a happy reading, even down to the yellow cup chalice of the Ace of Cups. All right, so there seems to be a foundation of love here. You're overflowing with joy and happiness so much that you are able to overindulge. All right, so the end of April is going to be filled with, you know, good times, exploring your emotions, perhaps opening up to somebody from the past, or you start that level of communication. But Capricorns, there seems to be a monkey wrench in it, all right? So we have all this yellow, all this golden, all this brightness, all this happy energy, and we go smack dab into the Two of Swords. So there seems to be a hesitation of opening up. Perhaps this is going against your logic. You know in your mind it doesn't make sense that for this relationship to work, or to have time for this relationship, or how much you like this person, or whatever the situation is. It causes you to kind of stop. I imagine you like rushing towards it, and then all of a sudden you're like, what did I just do? Okay, like, what the fuck did I just do? That was so out of my character. I can't believe that I said those things. I can't believe that I, was vulnerable in that way. That type of energy. So I do sense you guys kind of stopping with this Two of Swords. It's a matter of using your intuition and your logic, okay, Capricorn? This shouldn't be a scary thing. This is a very, very positive thing. All right, this is what you wanted. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Say you just might get it. Hey, you just might get it. Well, you got it, Capricorn. Okay, you got it. So now's not the time to be like, wait, I don't know if I'm making the right decision, and kind of starting to doubt yourself. I don't see it lasting very long. This is really interesting. No major arcana cards. So, hey, that's pretty interesting. I don't see it happening for a long time for you to be in that period of stagnation, but I do see it happening. So, yeah, and then we have the 9 + 1. That's 10 of Cups, baby. Really, really happy. Really awesome celebration. All right, could be surrounded by children. And I think it's because somebody really wants to work on a relationship. They open up this proposal to really work on putting work into this connection. All right, and for some of you guys, I think that is you. Maybe that's why you're getting some cold feet. I think that you're going to come out of your cold feet, and you're going to go ahead and do it, and just be like, hey, look, this is how I feel. I know I've been distant. I know I turned my back on you. I know we haven't spoken, but this is how I feel. I really want to put in that work to this connection. I'm being vulnerable with you because I understand that, like, this is built on love. This connection is built on love. It's built on happiness. It's built on joy. It's built on glee. So I really want to work on it. All right, because this is your energy here with the Pentacles. And you find this person real smexy. Okay, I'm telling you, like, this. It's funny because I do think that there is a deep love for this person. Like, you truly do love this person. But you're so sexually attracted to them that's kind of like the first thing that starts. And you're like, oh man, the way that they just used to kiss my neck or whatever. You're like, oh man, like, God, I gotta get them back. They were so great. But it seems to start off kind of sexual first and then move into the lovingness. There's nothing wrong with that, If you got it, you got it, Capricorn. But it seems like somebody wants to put in work, and the card of the advice is to put in work into a relationship. And this could be just healing one relationship, all right? Ending the chapter, ending the cycle in one relationship so you can welcome wholeheartedly a new relationship and future relationships, okay? Putting in that work into your emotional vault, I guess, your emotional self, and then being able to share that and expand that and grow it with someone, all right, when you are in fact ready. And the person that's presented to you will kind of be like your dream come true in a way, all right, because you're going to be able to reflect that, and because you've done the work. So there's just some work that needs to be done, Capricorn. That's the card of advice towards a relationship. It could, again, be repairing a relationship that already exists, or repairing your relationships within yourself so you can have better ones moving forward. But overall, really happy spread, guys. Worth the wait. Last but certainly not least, Capricorns, okay? All right. 3. Two. Ooh. All right, let's see. We had a flyer, guys. All right, Capricorns. Whew. All right. You and your loved ones are safe. All right. And I love that because it's kind of like in the Romance Angel deck. It's, the cards are, you are safe to love, and I feel like that's this is safe. This is safe to work on. All right, this is I'm thinking of gymnastics. All right, when you could do flips, because there's so much padding and trampolines. Like, it's okay for you to try and explore and be vulnerable. It's okay for you to practice doing that. You know, it's safe here. You know, this is a safe space, and you've created and shared it. And so I think that you have a place to really show your emotions, and this person's going to be receptive and give back to you too. You just have to open up, you know, in a way. And so we do have the Two of Wands. I'm at the Two of Swords here. So don't get so caught up in what you think it should be that you end up losing sight of the power you'll have once you release these emotions and just get them out there, okay? We have emotions are running high, releasing those emotions, like I said, and I think a lot of it is passion and lust, guys. A new romantic cycle begins. Because you put in that work. That's what I'm saying. And it is new. It's fresh. Even if it's an old relationship or a past life, you guys are really able to look at each other and just kind of start over again temporarily. Just really take this as a brand new opportunity and get it on. Let's get it on. That's really how I feel for you. Like, that's how you feel, Capricorn. You're like, let's get it on. Let's work it out. Let's fix it. Let's just do, what do I have to do to be back in your graces? And this this person might feel that way towards you. The energy's split, but it's just like, let's just fix it. All right, let's fix it. I feel like some of you guys are really shedding that ego and that stubbornness. You don't even care. You might care. You might go back to caring with the Two of Swords, but then you remember that you don't care anymore, all right? So we have, you are good enough. You deserve this love. You deserve to feel safe. You deserve the safe love, and you deserve, your Nine of Cups and your wish fulfillment if you've truly done this work on repairing the relationships and you open up, all right, with the Knight of Cups. That's your energy. Could be connecting with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, guys. A lot of water energy here, or a Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. All signs are here, but particularly water. So somebody could have a dominant water sign, or they're just way more emotional than you are, which doesn't take much, Capricorn, but this is somebody who you are so emotional and over the top. You now realize that you missed the drama, okay? You missed the drama, Capricorn, so now you're coming back, all right? And we have take time to breathe out. So this is really important for this Two of Wands, because like I said, it spawned from an insecurity, all right? It's time to release that insecurity and just go for it, Let's get it on, Capricorn. I love it. Take time to breathe out. Don't worry. Don't get so caught up in your head and your thoughts that you end up not acting and letting the moment pass you. Because either way, even if it comes to a conclusion, whatever this wish fulfillment is, the wish fulfillment comes from, you can breathe now. You can breathe out and you can move in a different direction. You're not tied to these feelings, because you know that you put your best foot forward and you offer to work on it, okay? And that alone will bring you some happiness and clarity, guys, okay? So let's get into the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Whew. Let's get into it. Let's see. We'll take it. We'll take all of them, okay, guys? Yeah, some of you certainly could be delivering a message or receiving a message, an apology, and a proposal, something that has to deal with love. Look, we have loyal heart here, okay? So there's a sense of friendship and loyalty in this connection. I think that even though this connection has love and romantic feelings and sexual feelings, it's really built on the foundation of, possibly a past life connection here with the loyal heart. There is something bigger. All right, and the new romantic cycle begins. So you find somebody who's going to be loyal to you, loyal and respect. All right, it might not be that you end up together. It might not be that everything works out with this person hunky-dory, but they're going to respect you enough, all right, to have this conversation in this transition, all right? So we even have between two worlds. So there's two outcomes that can happen. I think all this duality. So we even have the loyal heart with the two owls, and then we have the between the two worlds, okay? So there are options here on how this could go. And even the Four of Wands, people say 11-11, and then the Six of Cups, these are soulmate, all right? There is a soul contract that you guys have, and there's two outcomes that can take place and transpire, guys. So some of you will end up back with this person. Some of you guys will just have that conversation to know that it's safe for you to move on, and it's safe for you to love, and it's safe for you to go after what you want. But the truth has to come out, all right? So truth be told, somebody's being honest. Somebody's finally being honest and opening up about how they feel, all right? Opening up on how they plan to work, how they plan to get better, and how they've gotten better, all right? Particularly if you haven't spoken to this person in a long while. Again, I'm just stressing that there was probably some sort of separation just because of the Eight of Cups and the Five of Wands representing tension, okay? But truth be told, I would even be honest about the sexual nature of the relationship, you know, not in a creepy way, but just be like, listen, I want you, okay? And perhaps you've been looking at this person on social media, or they've been looking at you. Perhaps there's just been some eye out, because I did see the Page of Wands while I was pre-shuffling. So I did want to mention that somebody could have an eye out on you, but you just sat back and you want to see it unfold, all right? You put it out there and you see what the universe returns back to you, because look, we have this higher power, and to be fair. Okay, so that is karmic justice, guys. Number 4, again, goes with a beautiful divine feminine energy, and this is something that is bigger than, all right, particularly if this is a soulmate. I feel like this is more of a soulmate than like a twin flame, because I don't think that it's a reflection. There's just a deep friendship and kind of like that highest chakra that you guys are experiencing together for that elevation. And I think that with love, you've been able to conclude this chapter, all right, with this soul. And so now you're free to travel to your next lessons and your next partnerships, your next phases, okay? Because if you open up and you know, either declare that you want to work on it, or you guys talk it out and you're just like, hey, I'm sorry, and that person's like, hey, I'm sorry, there's nothing but love here. It's just going to be that respect. This might be a person, like, this might be one of the last conversations that you have, but you know, further down the line in the future, you know that you could call them for anything and they'll answer. You know, you have that friendship, but you don't have to speak. That is really what I'm getting. There's just such a mad level of respect, guys, and such a graduation period is kind of what I'm getting as far as like your evolution, and how you've learned to treat yourself and treat your relationships, all right? And how you want to be in your relationships. And from that, you find ultimate love within yourself. And then you'll be able to share that in any way that you desire, okay? Including if you want to stay alone. Because you're just able to move out of this phase, okay? So, first we have communion. So pay attention to who you're surrounded with, guys. This is a coming together, the breaking of the bread, all right? Piecing it up, literally piecing it up, dapping it up, all right? Just calling it a day, okay? Dreams, wish fulfillment. This is something that you've dreamed about, and now you're going to act on it. You're going to have a little bit of hesitation again with that Two of Wands here. I'm at that Two of Swords. I keep saying Wands, but the Two of Swords here. But again, there's going to be some divine intervention that's going to knock you off your ass if you don't act, Capricorn. So it's best to just go ahead and do it, all right? Courage. It's best to have courage and just go ahead and do it and rip off the band-aid, piece it up, dap it up, tell them, let's get it on. I am just ready for this next phase, this next chapter. I'm ready to love. I'm open to love. I want to receive love. I want to give love. I want to shower somebody in love. Even if it is myself, I'm just ready for that, because I think you kind of gotten your ass kicked. And now it's time for, it's time for something new. It's time for a new phase. There were so many cards that came up. So we have empathy. And that goes with higher power, which I associate with the High Priestess. So you're really, it just has to do a lot with your emotions, guys. And feeling other people's emotions because you're willing to share yours. It's like the Four of Pentacles in a way, where you've held on to something for so long. Now you've released one, and it started tumbling down the hill, and you had to lose all your other ones. And now you're like, it's not so bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Not having these pentacles guarding me, guys. Ooh, sorry, this lipstick. But it's time for you to open up and experience those emotions and share them. All right. Whew. I am present, okay? And that's higher power. Wow, this is so divine, guys. This relationship is this connection is just out. All kinds of spiritual, okay? You've learned all kinds of karmic lessons, all right? This is really like God, God in its truest form. The love that you guys experience, you can call it God. You can call it godly just because it's so deep, and it just boils down to that type of respect. And you were starting to feel that within yourself, and probably that's why the sex and the lust is so important, because you feel that genuine like union, the combination of two souls coming together, all right, and like this really beautiful exchange of spirits and gifts, all right, your body, your soul. And because of that, there's a need for it, there's a longing for it, to restore that balance that perhaps you feel like you miss. So this is all about balance, all right, even to be fair, down to the Libra scale, all right. This is all about karmic balance. This is all about settling that score. This is all about clearing those demons and just, getting down to business and being honest about your emotions and articulating them, apologizing, receiving apologies, what have you. And it's going to open you up to just this really light, beautiful energy. And you're going to be able to welcome in such a beautiful relationship if this isn't the one that evolves. Okay, again, I said there's two different scenarios that can happen here, but they're both really positive. So you take it as you will. Either way, an opportunity of love is coming in for you. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Capricorns. Thank you so much for your patience and hanging in there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. 10K. Thank you so much. Y'all are the best. And check out that description box below on information on how to book a personal reading with me. And peace, Capricorns. Until next time.